Alrighty then. As you can see here are all the parts that make up the Hyper Mega Bazooka for the Real Grade Hi-Nu Gundam, which I just finished painting, and little slight details here and there, but it's not done yet. I want to put it together so we can look at it. I did paint some parts here, some areas, as you can see. We'll take a closer look right now, but first I'm going to put that here, followed by this one here. So that part is done. Put that there. And then, I remember this goes here. And here. Kind of like don't remember what I was doing beforehand because I don't have the manual in front of me. I have to pull everything offline again. Thanks to DeLung's website, of course. This. Put that through here. Remember, the inside. It goes in. And then take this. Push it in like so. And then take this. Hold on a second, I want to just double check a few things here. Good, alright. And then slide that in like so. Alright. Ooh, I am missing some. Oh, no, I did not miss it. There it is. It goes there. Good. And that goes here. Whoops. I'll take it off a lot. Hold on. I may have to redo this part because there's an area that's not painted right. I can pull it out later on and take a look at it. That's this part here. Now I gotta remember the other part, which technically speaking I could probably do this. Take you. How was it? Was it? Can I do it this way? No, it's the other way. Yeah. Jesus, what the hell did I do the last time? That goes there. Alright, there we go. Like that. And this goes in here. Like that. And that goes here. there. That goes like that there. Excuse me. Oh, this way. Alright. And this one goes like that. Here. And then I decided to paint this yellow like I mentioned before because, yeah, white's fine, but I wanted to change it up a bit. There we go. There you have it. Hype Mega Bazooka is now complete. I also painted this. I thought I had copper, but I didn't, so I just painted it normal chrome, matted chrome type thing. Gave it a good detail there, as you could see. Yes, and this will connect to, you know, the action base, which I will build, and I'll connect the wire to this to look this. I use Elaclad on this, but I may have to respray paint it again. Just notice it right now that it's not as even, because I did try to what do you call it, use a microfiber cloth to polish it up, but I think it needs another spray. I haven't used the Elaclad for a long time. These, which I just painted, I used the super silver color markers to detail it on that and that, but I think I may have to airbrush it a bit. It looks good though, but I don't know, I'm not 100% feeling it. But regardless of the case, yeah, it looks good. Alright. With this done, let me clean the table and display all the parts. Well, now, that was a lot of work. A lot of work here that you see here. I have to admit, didn't think there was going to be that many parts, but I kind of knew what I was getting into when I bought this kit, especially with so many detail parts that's on this. You know what? I hope Bandai doesn't think of making a master grade version of this, you know, make a 2.0 version of the Hi-Nu. I mean, we have the original Hi-Nu, we have the original master grade Hi-Nu, the version Kotoki, you know, which I do have, and of course we have the new, the regular high grade, and now the real grade, and of course the SD. But I don't think it's a wise idea for them to make a master grade version of this. That would be an insane amount of parts. Hell, you might, if they do, then you know what? That's not a master grade. It's a master grade EX. You know, that's what I think that where Bandai will go if they decide to do something like that. Granted, this is an exhausting piece of work that you see here. Painting, making sure each part is perfectly even and detailed. My hat's off to those guys who also do this as well. I know there's somebody who just posted some photographs on Instagram and on Facebook and Twitter, and I hope I do justice in my build as well. I really am. I mean, granted, I also have the Hype Mega Bazooka that was also done, which I put up there. You guys can see it's up there. And I gotta now start building the action base for that gun, which will be the support for this kit. And it's many details. But wow, this is intense. I had a redo update, go back and look at parts that I thought was done right, because when you airbrush parts, when you do, when you take the part and you airbrush them, obviously seeing them up close is one thing, but then you get to a point where like you're so accustomed to painting that you go, okay, I'm not going to concentrate. I'm just going to and that's a mistake on my part. I've done that many times, because then I have to go back to those parts, look at them, and say, okay, one is not like the other. I had an example here with these two guys. Like, this is just an example. I had them like they're looking under the light, and you think it's white and white, but then when you take it off the light and see using natural light, and you say, oh, wait a minute, one's a little darker. How did that happen? Why didn't that register for me? So I had to go and review each and every one of these guys, making sure that they're all covered and redone again. And then of course, once I find everything comfortable, and then I said, all right, fine, move on, I'm done. I use a little bit of L-clad paints here and there, especially on the bazooka. I am considering maybe doing another detail part here and there. I'm not 100% sure. There is one thing that I need to do, is paint the eyes here. I'm not putting the sticker. So what I'm probably going to do is I'm going to spray it black, only the eye slits, and I believe I have metallic blue pen, which I can actually put right on the eyelids until I cover the whole thing. And then once it's dry, we will begin the assembly. And what I'm about to do right now is I'm going to reassemble the inner frame parts, and then I'm just going to begin putting the armor on the parts of the arms, legs, torso, waist, head, backpack, and then doing all those funnels. Some of these, as you can see, even though I have everything, the table here is not showing everything. I still have the little hooky things right there, these, which are done. And I almost forgot to do this. The actual part that actually holds up the funnels. So these are painted as well. I painted it gloss black. Take them out here because they're all done. Guys, I just want to tell you something. I started working on this on March 2nd, even though I know the video started a little later. And now we're March 18th. I'll be done in a few days. Not done, because we still have other things to do. We need to decal it and all that. But once that's done, I'm done. So, enjoy this nice little picturesque photograph. I'm posting it on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. And let's put this kit together and see how it looks. So we're going to begin the assembly of the Real Grade Hi-Nu Gundam, and I'm going to begin with the funnels, because to tell you the truth, I am sick of funnels. If I have to build another funnel again this year, it's going to be too soon, because I'm done with it. I thought the regular new Gundam that I built maybe over a year ago, so 2 years ago, was tough. But this is mind-boggling because of the amount of painting you have to do. Anyway, first I'm going to take this, slide that there, this, put that there, and this, put this there. And that's done. That's easy. This one goes here. Push it in on the way. Good. And we take this part, we put this down here. Give me a minute. I always keep forgetting the orientation of certain things, but I actually, to tell you the truth, that's like that. Alright. That goes here. So I was right. Now, you gotta be careful, even though these are the same, there's a notch on the side. So that one goes right here. This one goes right here. And then this one goes, no? Yeah, it goes down here, that's right. That one goes there. That was easy. Then the little light blue trim parts. One goes there, one goes there. And then the last trim part. There we go. That is a beautiful looking funnel. And of course you could bend it easily. And if you have those custom stands, you can make it fly around and fire. But of course we want to do this. Bring it down like that. And there you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I feel bad if Bandai decides to make more of these funnel. They did it with the new Gundam. I better not see them do it for the real grade, but for the Hi-Nu. But then again, this does not come with the option where you can actually connect them to the side like the others. So I don't think they're gonna do something like that unless they figure out something cool. Funnels are done. Let's move on to the next part of the build. Alright, the next part is going to be the backpack, and there's a lot of parts of the backpack that makes up this kit. I was deeply impressed with this. For starters, we're going to take this guy. I think we may have to take off the thrusters. Let me see. Yeah, take care of that first. And oh yeah, you really take it off, cause come on, get it. Come on, here we go. So I'm gonna take this out, put that through here. That goes all the way. Good. Now you can put these on. Remember, it's on an angle, because these are the ones that hold up the fuel tanks. I think I want to put that one here. Here we go. Alright. So that part's done, but there is a little part here. That's this. That's to hold. This is actually to hold up, I guess, one of the weaponry. I think. I'm not 100% sure, but alright, that goes there. Now the fuel tanks. Take this, slide that there. Followed by this part that goes here. And these I could have committed to keeping these two together, but I did not know what effect it will do. But let's see. But now I'm seeing something here I'm not liking. One of the parts is bent inwards. I may have... Hold on a second here. Ah, my God. So I'm looking at... When you push it in, some of this is bending inwards. I'm gonna lift it up a bit. Like this one is the most... This is the culprit right here. Let me see if I could do this without damaging it. Ah, I did. I was afraid that was gonna happen. It's not that bad, but oh my God, this whole thing is caked in. Okay, I was able to pull it out a bit. I just want to adjust this a bit so I can get it in. There we go. Let's push it in all the way. It's not too bad, but still, I think this should have been one part, not two parts. Yeah. Not completely ruined, but I could have ruined it. And then this one goes here. There we go. Here it is. Let's try to do this. I'm going to do this first. Alright. There we go. Well, it's a bit weird why that decided to bend the other way around. But I guess, you know, you gotta be very careful and take your time, you know. Don't rush. I was rushing. That was my fault. Wait a minute. So I did this. I go here. Okay. No. Here. There we go. And then this. Followed by that. Nice. Fuel tank. We're done. Okay, let's hope that's the only nonsense I've gotten right now. I'm going to take this off. And I'm going to take this, put that here. Alright, put that there. This is already there, so I'm going to put it right on top. There. There we go. That goes there. That goes here. Oh man, yeah, nice. And then this connects to that. Followed by this nice little trim here. And then this goes here, like so. Oh man, yeah. Won't put the fuel tanks yet. Now I'm gonna finish this up. Alright, so this part goes here. Like that. And this was for this. But I gotta put this one first. The beam rifle, the beam sabers. Here we go, and then that goes in like that. Nice. This here, and this goes here, and this goes there. Oh, okay. Followed by this here. And this here. Oh, very simple. Do the other one. Oh, did it the other way around. Okay. I just noticed that these parts are all the same. They're not like one in a different direction than the other. But that's okay. They can get away with that. Okay, yeah, that was nice. Alright. And then that goes there. Wow. Then we take that, we put this here, snaps into place. That goes there. And then that goes there, good. And that goes there. Wow. Absolutely wow. This is gorgeous. Huh, wow. This is a nice game. And then of course this one you can turn, you know, like that. There you go. Alright. The backpack of the Real Grade Hi-Nu is now complete. Let's now move on to the next part of the build.